Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Admiral Markets webinar today, 6th of July 2015. My name is Nenad, and today we will see 5 different setups. As you can see, market has been a little bit nervous because of Greece and Euro situation, and there has been some trend, but most of all, market now is going up and down. Also, you need to know that trading is a little bit subdued during July and August, and in August there will be no trading for me. I will go on vacation on 3rd of August, and I will be back on 17th of August, bringing you, of course, a new session, a recap, and new set of webinars. But you need to know that if you want to trade in July and August, you need to be concentrated more on grabbing pips hit and run tactics than on planning some longer term trades, because now you can see, not just because of Greece and Euro situation, but it's always like that in summer months. Okay, banks will be on holiday soon enough, so August will be not very good for trading, and all major traders do not trade in August. So July, still, let's capture some pips in July, and let's make some pips now, and then we can plan some good holidays and get our batteries charged. Okay, before I begin, as always, standard risk disclaimer. This is the first part of risk disclaimer, which explains that online educational materials are available by Admiral Markets in Estonia, and to get a corresponding information on charting and every other detail, you should contact admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country and representative entity. A risk disclosure statement which states all risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. And final part of the risk disclaimer describing that Admiral Markets UK Ltd takes no responsibility, that this is a risky business. This is my personal opinion only, and we don't use MUK website but global.com website. So all parts of risk disclaimer have been shown. And now the thing is, I always want to show you is that basically for all newcomers and for all of you who still cannot catch how we do trades here, you need to know that all session recap trades and analysis is done with Camarilla MACD, my proprietary method. Okay. The first and most important is that you need to give price a breather. You can enter within 5 to 10 pips of the predicted level. If it's in agreement, of course, with your system, you should always respect your stop loss, okay? Always, and you base your trades on your stop loss. So, for example, if you're risking 0.5%, you don't need to take any step in raising your leverage, because it's not the same when you trade with 30 pip stop loss and with 100 pip stop loss. You will use other leverage. The main thing is your risk. So if the risk is 1%, it doesn't matter if your stop loss is 30 or 100. You will just lower your leverage, lower your entry lot traded. Okay, so instead of full lot, maybe you will use 0.3 lot. Okay, that is why it's very important to use stop losses. Okay, add the spread to your stop loss always. We take only one position. First touch of the zone and level are most profitable ones, and we always trade that first touch in the zone. Sometimes, if you follow the analysis, I will show you euro dollar, which was unfortunately a loss, but basically then when it rejected from the level I gave, it went 400 pips, of course, using this Greek news and referendum vote. But basically this is, sometimes you can also see if the level which I am posting and I give you is rejecting the price. So if the level is rejecting the price, then sometimes even second or third entries rejections can be profitable. But the main rule is that I trade the first touch of the zone and the level. Okay, positional trades are called trend trades. Alternative trades are so-called counter trend trades. Okay, you can always do breakout trades and scalp trades, because those trades are done independently, okay? Those trades are done independently. So you can take breakout trades and scalp trades independently, and it can serve as a second entry, okay? Now, depending on time and volatility, I advise usage of trailing stop. Usually the trailing stop is after 20 pips of a profit, not less, okay? Because we are doing intraday, intra-week trading, and at least we should get 20 pips out of the trade, okay? So that is the lowest number for any trade. So if you notice that the market is volatile, it moves a lot, then grab 20 pips or put a stop loss to break even plus, I don't know, 20 when it breaks the 20 pips margin, or you can close, or you can put stop loss to break even. It's up to you how you will manage the trade, but we should always follow how the price moves, okay? Because very often it can happen that we are 30-40 pips in profit, and then because the market is volatile, price reverses, and instead of grabbing 40 pips, it hits our stop loss. Well, that is why it's important, okay? These setups are valid for today, tomorrow, and sometimes the day after tomorrow. Scalp trades should be done at or very close to important support resistance levels. Those are calculated by historical levels and Camarilla, okay? You always add these levels to your system. Then do not forget to pay attention to my Twitter updates. I will occasionally do Twitter updates, for example, suggesting you that you can take partial profit, that you are in profit, or when something important happens, I can reverse the analysis, but usually the analysis stays the same. But as I say, sometimes I may reverse the analysis if I see that the price is really getting nowhere. Pips pool, but that doesn't happen all, or that doesn't happen frequently. So it's almost always that the price reacts at the level. Very often we have initial great profits, but you always need to manage the trade, okay? Because sometimes, as I say, you can have 40 pips, then there is some news, whatever, and your stop loss gets hit instead of taking 40 pips. Pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on recap entries, okay? That is the term we use, pips pool. Now, session recap 29th of June results. Okay, I will correct this. So 29th of June results. Euro dollar, unfortunately, it hit our stop loss, then went straight to our targets, even breaking through all the targets. So, but it hit for our stop loss first. Pound dollar gave us only scalp level, and it was good for 20 pips scalp. Australian dollar was a trade of the week. It gave us 80 pips. Euro yen, same thing as with euro dollar. It hit our stop loss, then went 300 pips in our direction. Dollar yen was dollar CAD, I think this is a mistake, was good for 40 pips. So dollar CAD was good for 40 pips. Total pips pool 90 pips, and I will show you the slides now, okay? Carolyn is saying EJ gave him 140 pips, okay? This is great. This is really great. So 440 pips, well done. I need to stay, well done. Okay, so Carolyn made 140 pips. Okay, well done. I had 30 pip stop loss, but the only thing I didn't trade it because I stick to the rules, but still, yeah, I would have traded again despite the stop loss, but I was not too keen to trade euro pairs then. But yes, it was a good analysis indeed. Euro dollar, you see, I gave 12.30 with stops at 12.50. What happened is basically price, well, this is stop grabbing, guys. This is the obvious example of stop grabbing, which happened after 12.50 broke. So we had a touch of our level 12.30, and this is our stop loss. You see, every stop loss above 12.50 was on this time frame was hit, and then after that the price rejected because it didn't have any momentum to proceed further. Okay, even the touch of this zone 12.30, again, this was the second touch, the third touch, sorry, this was very profitable. But as you can see, I can advise you to take also these trades, but you need to logically conclude if there is an opportunity for an entry here or no. I would probably have taken even this entry or this entry. But so far, I have learned that most profitable ones are first touches of the zones. Okay, even when we have stop loss, still first touches of the zones are usually most profitable. Then we can think of maybe adding another position or not. But usually the first touch is profitable. Pound entry, we had buy position at 57.00. Okay, then we of course, unfortunately, the price didn't hit the level then, guys, but at this point it hit the level, and I told you to get another entry. So if you traded this, you could have made even 20 to 30 pip more. Okay. I personally got scalp entry, but I can calculate next time also the other entry, because as I said, scalp entries are done independently. So on pound we had two entries, guys. Okay, follow me. So this should be done plus 20 scalp and plus 25 to 30 position trade. Okay, position trade. So this is even better, because on position trade here, guys, I gave you 57.00 entry. The price didn't touch stop loss. It came to 56.90, and look, it was rejected to 57.30. Okay, so you could have made after scalp trade, you could have made with this position, you could have made another 20 to 30 pips, which is giving us a total of 50 pips on GBP dollar, which is not bad. You need to agree with me, considering how the market was nervous and the general feel of the price. So we really got good entries with pound. So scalp entry, this is one entry, and then another entry on GBP dollar on 57.00. So two entries, both were great. Australian dollar was the trade of the week because the price hit our level 77.00. Stop loss was only 30 pips, and then it hit our it's not basically the target, but it went to 76.60, which I told you that it could be our first target. But of course, after it went down, after 2 days it went down. So for the people who traded completely Australian dollar, it hit the target after our entry. So the first entry was good for 40 pips. Then if you see, this is trade management. If someone had put stop loss to break even, then initially he would have been good for 80 or 100 pips on Australian dollar. Okay, because lately after this entry it hit the target. Euro yen, unfortunately, this was, as I said, same thing as with euro dollar. Same thing. It hit our sell position, but unfortunately, it went to our stop loss, and then it dropped 300 pips. Who could have known? Well, the same thing, a grabber appeared on euro yen. Okay. So again, after a grabber, the price went down. Okay, and Carolyn is saying he made 140 pips. But well done, well done. He took the second entry. Well, you see, it's all up to you how you will manage your trades and how you will deal with trades once the entry has been placed. And dollar CAD, the last one we had for previous week. I gave you a buy of 23.35, but I also stated a possible rejection of this trend line as your possible entry. What happened is basically the price rejected from this trend line, even rejected for 38.2, and it went to the upside, giving us some 40 pips. Okay, so not a bad week at all. Something like 90 to 100, 110 pips possible. So whatever you got, it was good. Now let's see what I have prepared for this week. Okay, guys, if you have any questions for previous slides, you can ask me, of course. Goran is asking, is it possible that S&B is trying to push euro to the upside? Well, Goran, yes, it's possible that there are some interventions on Forex market. Retail traders mostly and institutional traders are short, but banks are also playing their own game. And yes, it's possible that also S&B pushes euro to the upside. And to be honest, I cannot buy euro at this point. The only thing is I see sell, 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 and sell. Now it's dangerous, as you can see, if you are in profit with euro dollar, hit and run, as I say. Okay, because the only thing you can try to do is get into position trade, as I'm telling you, low stop loss, 30 pip stop loss, and once in a profit, try to manage the trade. Okay, you can sell at 1.1100 with stops at 1.1130. Although I particularly don't trade euro dollar at this point, but you can try. Target is 1.0950, target 2 is 1.0880, and target 3 is 1.0820. Okay, I will show you the screen, but as I'm saying, guys, it's euro is not so good to trade at this point, and you know that, right? You know that. This is the screen of euro dollar. So basically what we have on euro dollar is nervous price action. You see there was a gap was closed, but now the price is trying to go up. And as Goran is saying, yes, S&B also is intervening now in the market, and some banks probably I don't know what happens with their order flows and what do they have in plan for euro dollar, but I think that everyone is short on euro dollar now, at least as a positional trader. I'm not saying that you cannot scalp here and there on long position, of course, but for me it's really hard to get into long position, considering that I know the situation between Greece referendum and European Union. So what I think is basically that the price is artificially rising on euro dollar. Okay, it's artificially rising, and I would go with the short around 1.1100. Stop loss is 1130, guys. Okay, stop loss is 10 pips above this master candle, and this is basically some sort of candle which marks support and resistance. Okay, here. So 10 pips above, entry around 1.1100. You can try that, but then use lower risk, as I say. Use lower risk on this pair, okay? I think it should go down, especially because euro yen is also should go down. Euro yen is basically yen is strengthening now, and the latest comments from BOG Governor Kuroda, he's basically he gave some wind in the back of yen. So usually in Asia we have a sell-off of euro yen, and if there is a correlation, which there is in between euro dollar and euro yen. If euro dollar goes down, euro yen would also go down. Okay. Now, this is euro dollar. Okay. So the plan for euro dollar is that. Okay. Questions? Head and shoulders daily EJ. Yes, Daniel. On EJ, it's bearish indeed. Jen is saying, is that a similar situation for cable that is correlated to euro dollar? I think, tell me, Jen, are you trapped in a position on GBP dollar? Because you're always asking me about GBP dollar, I think that you're trapped. No, you are not trapped into GBP. Well, GBP is different situation. You can, I think it can go up and down, okay? The first thing I would sell it around 56.20 with 56.50 stop loss, targeting 55.00. Then I would go buy at 54.90, 54.60 stop loss, targeting 55.90. So pound can go anywhere, okay? And I will go two-way trading on pound, okay? You see, every dip is being bought, every rally is being sold, and the thing is now, yeah, the price is, it got into our zone. So the only thing I can see here is this stop loss towards this point, okay? So if you're in a trade, go slowly with this, and the stop loss is basically only 25 pips from now. So you can try, but as I say, yes, GBP is strong, and I would look to buy, but I cannot buy it now. The only thing I could do here is to sell with small stop loss of now 25 pips, and the only thing I can buy it is basically if you open up 4-hour time frame. This is the point where I can buy it, keeping the stop loss tight, okay? So this is the buying zone, and of course I would buy it if GBP dollar drops, but I don't know if it will drop. I just see both longs and shorts, and yes, you can see, yes, technically it's in downtrend, but you see every dip is being bought. This dip here, this dip here. See, yes, it looks similar to euro dollar gem indeed. Okay, now sorry for this slide. Australian dollar 75.50, stop loss 76.10, targeting 74.20. Okay, 75.50, 76.10. Okay, 74.20 target. Somewhere around 50.40 you can sell. And there is 74.20 here. Okay, stop loss should be 76.10. Okay, stop loss should be 76.10 here, about these candles here. Okay, so let's see how it will behave. Next slide is New Zealand dollar. 67.20, 67.50, 66.50, 66.00. So 67.20, the price already got into this region and it's rejecting now. 67.50 is stop loss, 66.50 is target first. Okay, so I will go to 4-hour, and this is very important because this is where historical buyers are, guys. Look at this. Okay, take a look at New Zealand dollar 4-hour. The low of this candle is 66.50, guys. But what candle is this? Does anyone know which kind of candle this is? How do we call this candle on 4-hour time frame? Let me test your knowledge. How do we call it? Does any one of you know? How do we call this? No, Marubozu. Yeah, guys, Marubozu. Indeed, Marubozu candlestick. Strong buying here. Guys, If we look at this, if we had this one on 1 hour time frame, how would we trade this? Putting a retracement and taking 61.878.6 entries. You remember how I teach you to trade Marubozu candles? Open up 1 hour time frame, and just for example, think that this is 1 hour time frame. You would be in a great profit if you traded this. I already explained you this system. It's called high volatility trading. Okay, high volatility trading. No, Derek is saying, Nenad, I just take sell pound, I kill you if I lose. Yeah, don't kill me, but yeah, do it with low risk. Okay, your account needs to be safe. Low risk mode. Okay, the leverage is a good thing in Forex, but it can also be the biggest enemy. Okay, so just consider that you need to take low risk. Pound is 56.50 and add a spread to your stop loss. Okay. New Zealand dollar 67.20, as I said. Okay, 67.20. And it needs, you see, the candle, this 4 hour candle has already reached into selling region. But if you get another, maybe push to the upside then. Okay. And stop loss is 67.50. Okay. Let's see. Dollar yen. 122.90, 123.20, 121.50. I really think that dollar yen should go down. And if you ask me, it should hit 121.50. Okay. Okay, it's rejecting again. So this is happening all day long. 2 hour hourly candle rejections, you see. 4 hour, 2 4 hour candles. See how it respects this level. And 123.20 is stop loss. Target should be 121.50 if it's respected, final target. Okay. So yeah, this is it. Yeah. Euro dollar, pound. Let's see, just quick look. Okay, here. You see why I'm telling you that this is region for selling. Now the price is indeed trying to sell. We have 2 pin bar rejections on 1 hour and even one full pin bar rejection at 4 hour and second one forming. Okay. Let me see if there is. Yeah, this really should go down. Even if you put a broken inner trend line here. This is one. So this is it, yeah. See? Dollar yen should go down, indeed. Yes, and Goran is saying double top. Indeed, this is double top. This is double top here, yeah. And this looks like shorting it from the right shoulder, guys. If you watch it carefully on dollar yen, it looks like this is left head right. Kevin is saying even the gap trading definition says that the price fills the gap that gets rejected. Yes, usually fills the gap then gets rejected. Indeed. Okay. Okay, I will roll the slides again, then you can ask me questions, guys. If you have anything else to add, feel free to ask me, of course. I will roll on these slides again, euro dollar, pound, AUD CAD and dollar CAD, yes, I will take a look. Australian dollar, New Zealand, and dollar yen, okay? So these are the pairs I have prepared for this week. Of course, stay tuned to my analysis every day because I will update other pairs. Let's see the question. AUD CAD and dollar CAD, okay? AUD CAD and dollar CAD. Okay. AUD CAD, dollar CAD. This is AUD CAD. Okay, this is AUD CAD. You can see how the price is going on 15 minutes. And if you put it on 1 hour time frame, you can see that it's trying to go up, guys. It's trying to go up, but it should follow Australian dollar pair because we are not sure that this pair has reached its full retracement point. From this perspective, I would say, yes, I will go through slides again. Stella is asking for a roll or a new slide roll on. Yes, no, don't worry. From this perspective, I would take this one into account. This, I can say, indecision candle where the drop has started. Because this was swing low, this was swing high, okay? And then this was swing low, swing high, and this swing high is broken. Now we are reaching towards this swing high. And you can see the price, this is why I'm saying, guys, always watch that first rejection. Always watch that first rejection. This was the first rejection of this point here. So this was previous swing. And this previous swing, now I'm teaching you price action. This is previous swing to the upside. Okay, swing low, swing high. This is pin. So this is rejection candle. This rejection candle signifies and tells us that these are now historical buyers because this happened 3 days ago. So these are historical buyers here. Now, when this level gets broken, usually previous swing low, which corresponds now to 78.6 retracement of this swing. Now, when this level is broken, there is a set of now moment sellers. So listen to the verse which I'm saying. Historical buyers, historical sellers, near-term buyers, now moment buyers or sellers. We have here, we have it here, now moment sellers. Because this level is broken, this is rejected by pin, then this was broken. What happened is at the first rejection, this is a no-brainer setup. So usually when you see this rejection, breakout, retracement, if this breakout here corresponds to any of Fibonacci, you can do this on every other pair. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if this is dollar CAD or Australian CAD or pound yen. It's price action, okay? It's the price action. Pin bar rejection, breakout to the downside, down, 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 down. Rejection because now moment sellers reside where historical buyers were until they have been taken out. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? This is a good, I cannot say pattern, but it's a form of pattern. You see, buy here, rejection, breakout to the downside, rejection which corresponds to Fibonacci. If you see this, usually it's safe to put pending order at the first touch, but you should monitor the trade. Okay. 20 pips from this no-brainer trade. But you need to spot it. I know it takes some time to spot this. So this is dollar CAD. Now the only thing I would take, I can say, longs into consideration is if this level gets broken here, retested, and then we can try to aim this target. But until then, this is bearish. Let's see dollar CAD. Of course, upside on dollar CAD. Here, then I don't see particularly anything so interesting here. I would go for a deeper retracement on dollar CAD. I would personally go for a deeper retracement. Okay. Yes, here, this is, okay, this is the region now where the price could be rejected, but still it's not good retracement for me, because if dollar yen goes down, it could pull dollar CAD down. So then this trend line probably should support next swing down, okay? But from this perspective, if you want to scalp, okay, then pay attention to this level and this level where it was already rejected, okay? If you want to scalp, as I say. So yeah, you can see how the price reacts to inner trend line. It tries to stay above, but I'm not sure because now it's end of day trading, but still it is trying to stay above this trend line. So if you ask me about dollar CAD, as I say, I would wait for a deeper pullback, okay? Deeper pullback, okay? Let's see the slides again. Then you can ask me, guys, anything you want. Yes, dollar yen. I will show you dollar yen. Again, no problem. Do you have any other question? Euro yen. I will go with euro yen. I think it should be shorted, and because euro is artificially bought, euro yen is also going up, but it should go down. I will give you the opinion. So euro yen. The question, yes, I will answer the question. How do you trade rate notice, Elton? Elton, if you think rate announcements, I don't trade it. I don't trade rate announcements. It's too volatile for me. I don't do it. The question, I've been testing range bar strategy and it went well for a few days, but today market literally squashed me. I wish there was a live trading room. Guys, about these things, let's say Forex range bars, whatever, I can practice that for you with you. So we will do one other webinar, okay? So don't worry. And you should know when to trade and when not to trade, okay? You just need to grab that is scalping system range bars. That is not intraday. Probably you were in a profit, but you forget to close the profit. Then, well, it can happen. Euro yen, yes, I will go with euro yen. And then the question from Jen, let's see euro yen first. Euro yen. Okay, I will use, for example, this one. We have $2 cats here, yeah. So euro yen. You see, it's trying to close the gap, and it's artificially, I can say, bought. This for me at this point, I think this should be shorted into, right? But it's hard to pick the short at this pair for now. It has closed the gap, I can say. So this is basically, maybe it will try another push, but it should go down, definitely. If you ask me, it should go down. We have a descending trend line. We have a level which was almost broken here. Then this looks like a flag, which was not. You see, this was a flag here, and then it went down. So I think this pair should go down, really. I also think that euro dollar should be sold. But as you can see, S&B and other banks are manipulating the price, probably due to, I don't know what causes euro to jump. But I would never buy euro at this point. Even if I'm wrong, I will not buy it. It's too risky for me, for my sense, to buy it. I personally don't think that Greeks should have voted no, but it's my opinion. Well, because here in my country we also have austerity measures, and well, sometimes I have a university degree in economics, and I know what austerity measures are. Okay, I have also a master degree, and I think that sometimes those measures need to happen, even in my country. Maybe they're not justified, but they need to happen because they should have happened 20 years ago. And when some things haven't happened 20 years ago, you're too late, okay? Greece is too late, and starting from 1980s, their GDP to debt ratio has been increased by a huge amount, okay? And every country which has a huge GDP to debt ratio, if you don't know what GDP to debt is, please Google it. You will see that there is always a need for an austerity measure, always, okay? Here in my country, we have 90 GDP to debt ratio, and of course, there are some austerity measures. And Greece is 150, okay? So if you're not sure why I think that Greece should have accepted yes, that is my answer. And however, it might seem unfair or I don't know, uh, heavy, I can say, to people's life, it will be good in some near future, okay? But it's not good to Eurozone what is currently happening with Greece and Euro, okay? Uh, Hi, do you know why dollar yen is moving down? Because I think that it should move down. The most logical explanation. Do you know why dollar yen is moving down? Yeah, I'm telling you it's to go down. Well, dollar yen needs a correction, and now that correction is underway. If you see that from this point it's going with lower highs and lower lows, this is a correction. This is now, watch this, insert Fibonacci retracement, very simple, okay, here. From this point to this point, we had an uptrend. Then the correction has started. Now, you see it's trying to reach 61.8, which I think it should reach. So 121.50 on dollar yen. Okay, that is why it's going down. Okay, this is now 4-hour retracement. Okay, and it tries to touch 61.8. And you see a high, low, lower high, lower low, like say lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So series of lower highs and lower lows are what? Those are trend patterns. Okay, so it's going down. So Karim, that is the question. That is the answer to a question. I also think that euro yen should go down. Of course, yen is getting some love, and euro is not getting some love. It is getting some love artificially. Technically, euro yen should go down. But I'm not saying I don't. I just don't recommend trading a lot these euro pairs. So everything is correlated now. But still, euro yen should go to 134, maybe 50. Then maybe it should be bought. But at this point, I think it should go down to test 134.50. Okay, here this level needs to be tested, but to be tested again, because you can see the time. It was 8 o'clock today. And what is this? This is basically still Asia session, Franco-Asian. So I'm not sure why America session is not trying to test this. And according to broken flag, which was failed definitely here, well, due to gap, failed bullish flag, bang, it should go down. Pennant, call it whatever you want, okay? You can even call it a triangle, because if you put this trend line here, you see that there is a triangle, okay? So yeah, one more reason to sell is flat bottom descending triangle, which is actually a bearish triangle, guys, okay? So you can see if we take this as a bearish triangle, which is indeed a definition of bearish triangle, descending trend line, flat bottom. So this is descending flat bottom triangle. When it's broken to the downside, it's actually a bearish pattern. So it should reject, but we will see. The question, if cable gets to 1.50 as take profit, then does that not mean the daily 50 SMA will have breached, new support will be needed? I don't use SMAs, Jen. You see my analysis. I don't use EMAs, I don't use SMAs. The only thing I use is my Camarilla MACD and price action. So I don't know where EMA, SMAs are. I'm not saying that is not a good thing to do, but I particularly don't use SMAs, EMAs, and those kind of EMAs. There are some implications where EMAs and SMAs are needed, but in my method, Camarilla MACD, it's not needed at all. So I would go with a buy at 54.90, for example. That is where I would buy it, and this is now where I would sell it with tight stop loss. But okay, as I say, do it with a lower risk. Of course, with a lower risk. History repeats itself, guys. Here at this point, see, but at this point, if it's broken, it will go up. So if pound really wants to go down, it should forget about this history here and go down again. Okay, so we will see. Euro GBP, okay. I will show you. Where did your archive last Kekenashi webinar? It should be uploaded, Eitan. If it's not uploaded, I will tell Admiral Markets support to upload it again, okay? But I think it should be uploaded. Derek is saying 10 pips in my wallet. Okay, okay, great. Well, guys, it's end of day. I also don't love end of day setups, but it happens sometimes. Okay. Okay. Next question. Euro GBP. Okay. I will put a slide on Euro GBP. Let's use, for example, this one. Next question. Jen, I mean 155, not 50 as take profit. You said if cable get lower than 55, you will buy. What level you buy below 55? 54.90 is my buy. 54.60 is my stop loss. Okay. Australian dollar, could you show slides? Yes, I will do that. ODN, okay. And your Euro GBP is ranging. Okay, Euro GBP is ranging. Not much to say here, not much to say. Range bound market, okay? I don't trade this market. This is a range bound market, okay? Up, down, up, down. When I see range, I don't trade it. ODN. Okay, this is ODN. Almost the same setup here, guys. Well, a good question. Who asked me about ODN? See how this level now is trying to reject. If this level is broken by a couple of pips, I think this also should go down. Because ODI should go down and yen should go up. Yen should strengthen if it's up to fundamentals. Okay, yen should strengthen because it's also reserve currency, not reserve, safe haven currency, not primary, primer safe haven such as dollar, but is reserve safe haven, yen. So yen is strengthening now, and if yen is strengthening, AUD should go down, yen should go up, so AUD yen should go down. Okay, let's see how this level will react, but couple of pips below this level, it could get a momentum push into Asia session. Okay, so ODN down. If you ask me from this perspective, Euro GBP daily head and shoulders. No, there is, yeah. If you think this is head and shoulders, indeed. So yes, it looks like it should go down, but on daily, yes. But take a look at this candle. This is now important support, resistance, and important support. So this is master candle, guys. This is master candle. So just please do me a favor. If you want to trade Euro GBP, just point out this master candle's high, master candle's low, and you will see after a breakout there should be a retest and continuation. And if it breaks out to the downside, then again retest, continuation. The question is if Japan is printing money QE. QE should stop, Mick. I have heard some comments that QE should stop soon in Japan. And the latest comment I have heard is that Japan is close to stopping QE because the economy is okay at this point. I read it somewhere, and I think, please check Forex Live or other websites. I think that there were some hawkish comments from BOJ Governor Kuroda. So every single mention of QE stop is bullish for the currency, okay? And indeed, if it uses QE, it's not good for it's good for currency, but it cannot strengthen it. But any mention of QE tightening or, for example, QE stoppage can make that currency strengthen. And I think that yen is getting some love, so try to check this on Forex Live, I think, or other website which mentioned about yen and Kuroda's comments. Okay. Yes, guys. One more roll on, and we can call it a day. Or if you have any questions, you can ask me. We still have 5 minutes to go. Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, dollar yen. Okay. So let me see if I can find that comment. I will try on news, but I'm not sure if there will be. Okay, this is it, Mick. Yeah, but this was old one. No, this was old one. But I need to find the current one. It's June, yeah, but it should be July. Okay, let me. You know, there is everything about Greece and Eurozone. Yes, I will go through one more time. Even on Reuters here, you can see Nikkei tumbles on Greek no yen's rise. Okay, so yen. I want to see comment. Yes, look at this. This is also what I was talking about. You can read on Reuters. As the euro slumped in reaction to the Greek referendum, the safe haven yen rallied to 21.70 against the dollar. So yen is a safe haven, okay? So see, Bank of Japan Governor Haruhiko Kuroda said that the BOJ will monitor market developments in the wake of Greece's decision. Okay. Also reiterated that the bank will maintain its massive monetary system for as long as needed to achieve 2%. Okay. Okay. And this can happen. Okay. BOJ will buy exchange traded funds. Okay. So it could strengthen yen again. So we will see. Okay. And you see, Japanese Nikkei index shed 1.2%. The thing is, usually when indices fell, cash is rising. So when indices fell, that currency will rise. If you, for example, if you follow, also very often it happens on dollar. When dollar index goes down, uh, for example, let's use DEX, not dollar, because now we are talking about mostly on euro. When DEX is going up, very often you will see that euro is going down. It's very often it's oppositely correlated. Because every single cash injection into, for example, stocks or indices will create a lack of cash in the market, and that will create uh, uh, a weakness of that currency. If that is the logic behind this, okay? Every single lack of cash flow will indeed lower that currency strength. Okay, you sound a little like Manish Patel. Who is Manish Patel? I don't know, Carolyn. Thank you. That helps me a lot, Mick. No worries, Mick. Okay, I'll roll on through these slides again, and then we can see. Okay, okay, one more time. What is your view on euro and Brexit in short and medium term? Jeff is saying thanks. You're welcome, Jeff, as always. Uh, well, guys, I was telling you, really, I don't like how that is my opinion. Okay, treat this as my opinion. I don't like how Greek president behaves in this crisis. Being an economist myself, I cannot justify this referendum and all these things which Greece is currently undergoing. If austerity measures due to GDP to debt ratio needs to be applied, they need to be applied. And that is the burden all the citizens should carry out. If anyone could say that the nation as itself went through tough times, that is here, because we have suffered from none of the world markets have ever suffered. Serbia had the biggest, the highest hyperinflation in the history of the world in the 1991-1992. So Greeks should not complain. Okay, point taken. What I say about about yeah, Ichimoku trader who keeps asking, okay, great, Caroline. I didn't know who Manish Patel is, but say hello to him, of course. Jen, thank you so much, sir. Wish you wonderful evening. So I don't think personally that Greece will exit Eurozone. I think that there might be a compromise, maybe. I don't know, but there is two-sided sword because creditors will not save Greece if Greece president does not soften, prime minister does not soften his attitude towards austerity measures. So I think there is still a bit of possibility for a two-way compromise, but we will see. I personally, at this point, I cannot see Greece out of Eurozone because I know that Greece people are not against Eurozone. They're against austerity measures, but they are not against Eurozone. So we will see what will happen. We need to wait for next ECB meeting and we will see, okay? Well, Stella, it's not always. Stella is saying that the citizens don't have to suffer from big players. Stella, from economic perspective, high GDP to debt ratio. Please check it on Google. I can debate it for 24 hours per day. I have made an article about it. Please check what GDP to debt ratio means and why austerity measures needs to be taken. Not just that, you need to have a pension cut, you need to cut military spendings. It's for the greater good, okay? And citizens will always suffer from bad politician decisions. Okay?